Sipping on the come up with a 211 in my mind, persuaded by the devil, gripping on my black plastic now. Searching for a lick that I can hit with murder in my soul. Swinging bending corners in the 67 Elko.
As Gold D. Roger, the former Pirate King, was about to be executed, he uttered words that would send the One Piece world into the Great Pirate Era. This era has seen the rise of many great pirating villains who run amok amongst the citizens of the world. 11 of the most notorious rookie pirates arrived at the Sabaody archipelago and were branded the 11 Supernovas. At a later date, the Yonko, Blackbeard, was added to this group and it was dubbed the Worst Generation. It is believed by Big News Morgans that this is the group that the next Pirate King shall emerge from. X-Drake, Red Flag X-Drake was a former Marine Rear Admiral before defecting and becoming one of the fastest rising pirates in this new era. Drake managed to make his way onto the Yonko, Kaido's Beast Pirates, and became a member of the Flying Six. Drake consumed the Dragon Fruit model, Allosaurus, which grants him incredible stamina, strength and recovery abilities. With this, Drake can easily wipe out most challengers. Despite this, he features low on this list due to him not actually being a pirate. It was recently revealed that Drake is acting undercover as a pirate as part of the Marines' secret team, called SWORD. Killer. Killer is the right-hand man to EUSTASS Captain Kid and a long-standing member of the Kid Pirates. Killer was a man known to be calm and level-headed while being a monster in combat. Recently, he's undergone many changes due to being force-fed a defective smile, which has led to Killer being unable to express negative emotions. His current mental state is deplorable and it seems to have greatly limited both his reasoning and combat ability. It must be noted though that Killer is still fairly strong, just not as strong as before, and even that might change if he regains his senses. BASIL Hawkins. BASIL, Magician, Hawkins is the captain of the Hawkins Pirates and a current subordinate of the Yonko, Kaido. Hawkins was known to be a cruel pirate during his days in the North Blue and, since then, he's taken his strength into the New World, where he's attempting to make an even greater name for himself. As an avid tarot card reader, Hawkins oftentimes uses his cards to predict the probability of future outcomes before acting. This is a dangerous ability that, when combined with his mysterious devil fruit, makes Hawkins a man worth watching out for. Despite this, Hawkins features relatively low on this list because he is far less courageous than his counterparts. Jewelry Bonnie. Captain of the Bonnie Pirates, Big Eater Jewelry Bonnie is one of the more mysterious members of the Worst Generation. She's one of the lesser-seen characters but whenever she pops up it appears she's doing something fundamental to progressing the plot. Bonnie has not been shown to be an expert fighter so far, but her devil fruit is far more dangerous than most. Her devil fruit ability gives her the power to alter the ages of people she comes into contact with. She's been to be able to turn entire Marine units into toddlers quite easily. Additionally, Bonnie appears to be exceptional at escaping from captivity as well as reconnaissance. A former monk on a sky island before he tossed that title away to become captain of the fallen monk pirates. UROUSE is a muscular man who wears an almost perpetual grin across his face. He consumed an unknown devil fruit, which grants him the ability to convert whatever damage he has received into strength. This causes his muscles to bulk and, at Sabaody, he was able to deal damage to a pacifista. Since then, UROUSE has entered Big Mom's territory and defeated one of her sweet commanders, Snack. Of course, UROUSE was then beaten by Charlotte Cracker, but it was mightily impressive that he was capable of defeating a Yonko commander. CAPONE BEGE. BEGE originates from the West Blue, where he operated as a mafia don for the Five Families of the West, a notorious criminal organization that controls the underworld in West Blue. BEGE was infamous for targeting the heads of the mafia families before and he would get amusement from watching them crumble after the loss of their leaders. After getting bored with the mafia, BEGE decided to become a pirate and founded the Fire Tank Pirates. A massive reason for BEGE's success is due to the formidable powers of his castle saws. TLE Fruit. This grants him incredible defensive abilities, as he becomes a living castle. He can also host his subordinates, weapons and ammunition in his body, meaning he is rarely outnumbered or outgunned. SCRATCHMEN APOO. Captain of the On-Air Pirates, one of the few supernovas from the Grand Line and current subordinate to the Yonko, Kaido. Roar of the Sea, Scratchman APOO is a devious pirate that will do anything to get ahead in the great era of pirates. APOO is widely believed to have set up both EUSTASS Kid and BASIL Hawkins in a plot to make them subordinates of Kaido. After forming an alliance with Kid and Hawkins on a mysterious island, it seemed as if they would go to take down Shanks. But suddenly, Kaido came crashing down after a suicide attempt. Many believe this wasn't coincidental, but a plot by APOO, who was already a part of Kaido's crew. RORONOA ZORO. A member of the Straw Hat Pirates, future strongest swordsman in the world and one of the two members of the worst generation who is not a pirate captain. RORONOA is a master of the three-sword style and wields the blades, Wado Ichimonji, Sandai Kitetsu, and Ainma, all Mato-ranked blades. Zoro has defeated many strong enemies and, along with his captain, he's quickly gaining a name for himself. Zoro is so strong and menacing that he is oftentimes mistaken by outsiders to be the captain of the Straw Hats. Zoro has an arsenal of incredible destructive attacks that not many pirates, governmental agents or marines would stand a chance against. Without a doubt, this man shall go down in pirating history and his name shall reach the heavens, in the name of Kuina. Trafalgar D. Water Law. Law is an infamous pirate from the North Blue, a member of the clan of D and captain of the Heart Pirates. Originally, Law was a sickly child, suffering from amber-lead syndrome, before he was saved by the undercover marine, Don Quixote Rocinante. Law earnestly believes that the time is fastly approaching where the clan of D will yet again cause another storm. As infamous for his ultimate devil fruit ability as he is for his tactics, Law has played a pivotal role in this era of piracy. This due to him allying himself with Luffy and breaking the gear that kept the pirate era in check. Since then, the One Piece world has been in utter chaos, moving from one disaster to a next, which, ultimately, will culminate in Kaido's great war against the world. EUSTASS Kid. The infamous captain of the Kid Pirates, EUSTASS Kid is believed to be a cruel man, who does not mind harming civilians if they get in his way. Kid has been shown to be extremely cruel to anybody who laughs at his dream of becoming Pirate King. Despite this cruel exterior to the outside world, Kid has recently been shown to be quite caring and compassionate to members of his own crew. Kid is oftentimes shown to be a rival to Luffy and, since he's been in the New World, he's certainly been as reckless. Kid went against the Yonko, Shanks and lost his left arm and, despite this, when faced against the strongest creature in the world, rather than submit, Kid chose to fight for his freedom, displaying great bravery. Additionally, Kid is also a confirmed user of Conqueror Haki, meaning he truly does have the ability to be a king. Monkey D. Luffy. The current bounty of Monkey D. Luffy stands at 1,500,000,000 berries, meaning he easily outclasses any of the supernovas on this list, with regards to bounty. Easily the most reckless member of this group, Luffy charges head-on into battle oftentimes, not immediately taking tactics into account. Despite this, his strength, luck and plot armor has seen him defeat many seasoned pirates such as Warlords, Crocodile and Doflamingo. Not one for a dull moment, Straw Hat Luffy has challenged all the Yonkos, despite only being a pirate for a little over 2 years. It's believed by some that Luffy's strongest power lays not within his fist, but his incredible charisma that captivates others, turning them into his followers or supporters. Marshall D. Teach. A former member of the Whitebeard Pirates, Marshall D. Teach is the man who killed the great pirate, Whitebeard, and then usurped his power en route to becoming the newest Yonko. Blackbeard is now the de facto leader of the pirate island Beehive, where he rules as admiral over his fleet, led by some of history's strongest pirates. Furthermore, Blackbeard is the only man who has been seen to consume multiple devil fruits and remain alive. With this, he uses the power of two of the strongest devil fruits seen in the series, the Dark Fruit and Tremor Fruit. With his crew and devil fruits, Blackbeard is truly capable of destroying the world and reshaping it in his image.